Thank you, Mr. Assistant Speaker, and I thank Honorable Sepi Pukatemu, member for above, for his very important questions at this juncture of our history, particularly as we prepare for LLG election, which I made reference to yesterday in response to questions being raised by member for Karamui. And thank you for the issues that you have raised. They are very critical and important issues that we should be mindful of as we prepare for this important election. As we know, LLG, local level governments defined under the Constitution, and therefore it's a creature of Constitution and a very important part of our government system, just as national government is and provincial government are. I did mention yesterday about the funding issue. That funding issue has been identified, and Mr. Assistant Speaker, it's 180 million kina. We would have not gone ahead if we had not consulted the Electoral Commissioner, because by law, my ministry can organize LLG elections, but to conduct it, it's a responsibility of the Electoral Commission. And therefore, that responsibility in terms of conducting and also how funds are to be utilized lies with Electoral Commission or Electoral Commissioner. And so as you made reference to 90 million kina floating checks, I'll leave that matter to Electoral Commissioner as well as, of course, government to look at. But given the importance of this election, we cannot defer it any longer. We need to have third level government functioning on the ground, and therefore the election is going ahead. After this, I will be in close consultation with my colleague Minister, the Minister Assistant Prime Minister, Honorable Richard Masere. We'll continue to liaise and talk to each other about how this LLG election is progressing. So, so far as your first question is concerned, I think I've answered that. The issue, as I said, the issue of 90 million kina floating checks, in so far as Electoral Commission is concerned, we'll leave that matter to Electoral Commission, but our priority is to organize this election, and the funds that are therefore allocated must be used for that purpose, solely for that purpose, so that our third level government is functioning. I didn't really get what you were referring to your second question, but third question you referred to is transferring the function of LLG to provinces. It's a good suggestion. It's something that we can continue to look at as we look at reforming provincial government systems, especially when LLGs are in the rural communities where much of them are located in the provinces. But these are issues that we can look at into the future as to how we can improve the functions of LLG on the ground. If they were to still exist in the national level as it has been, then so be it. But if we think otherwise, if we think LLG administrative LLG governments can exist at the provincial level, and then that's issues that we need to look at. But we need to find best solutions so that we can deliver to our people. Because LLGs are where the majority of our people are. That's where we should be, reaching out to our people. That's where we should be ensuring that there's government presence. And so the reforms that we have done are basically to do with that. Yesterday I did cover particularly the the leaders that we are looking at in terms of...
Honourable Minister, we have a point of order. Honourable Member, what is your point of order?
Speaker, the point of order is Minister is diverting away from the three simple questions. One is there are not 90 floating, but there is 19 million worth of checks that earmarked for the elections, but they haven't been cleared yet. And second question was, will the districts and provincial governments, will you give instructions to provinces and districts to help you in the local level government elections?
Minister?
Thank you. I think in relation to your second issue, I think there's understanding that LLG election or any election for that matter is a collective issue. And that's where provincial government and national government come together, including districts, in sharing costs so that we can minimize the cost. But more importantly, we do the election so that we have third level government on the ground. So if you're referring to what I've said, we should be looking at shared responsibilities, just like any other issues that we are looking at. I think we have also looked at the issue about census. It's the same thing. We cannot just say it's a national government's responsibilities. It should be provincial government as well as open members. And that's where we come in to try and minimize the responsibilities or the issues that we have to address so that we can adequately address the issue of LLG election on the ground. Because if we make a mistake and if there's no third level government, then we have a problem on the ground. Thank you, Mr. Assistant Speaker.
Honourable members, asking me no got talk survey belong time elapsed.